Hello, how are you? Thank you for coming and giving me the opportunity to welcome you to the Advancement Center. And this is a very special day because we have two guests who I have met and recognized when I hear their truth, and they're speaking to us. So welcome. Yeah. It is such a joy to represent the Advancement Center because it's becoming clearer and clearer to me that we are the clarion call in and amongst so many messages: high, low, not so good, pretty bad. But this is a light shining. And to capture that light and to share it with you is my heart's delight. So once again, welcome. This has been a wonderful week. Genya took us for a gorgeous ride on Wednesday, and David on Friday really took us through our whole childhood and experiences that we had and showed us how we got right here. And right after that, I got the inspiration that no matter who is speaking or who is listening, there is someone special inside if you happen to look. And that's what we're going to be doing today, looking and seeing the real you. And as soon as that was determined, can you imagine my good friend on Facebook by the name of Kutima wrote this? And I said, oh, he just answered me. And he wrote, stop searching for peace and security in relationships. You cannot find them in better jobs. You cannot find them in places and things, not in the roles you are playing. You cannot find them in spiritual discourses, rituals, or ceremonies. You cannot find peace and security by belonging to a group. You cannot find them anywhere because they are not missing. For how long are you going to keep searching for something that is not missing? They are within you. Have you looked there? Have you gone deep enough? So I immediately wrote to Kutima and told him, well, I'm copying that on my Facebook page with the invitation. He says a lot of things there. Yeah. So let's look. Inside. But first, I keep remembering, perhaps some of you will remember the actor Laurence Olivier, a wonderful, wonderful British actor. And he played the kings. And I remember I saw him in Henry IV. And Laurence said, I come off stage, I go to my dressing room, I hang up my costume, and I'm just Larry. Which made me think, what costumes do we wear? What can we take off? What are we concerned about having ourselves seen in a proper light or by those people that mean something. Nothing. No. So this broadcast is dedicated to the part of you, the real part, the part that knows. It's more than knowing that you're not from here, that you're from your origin. It's feeling it and knowing it without a smidgen of a doubt. You're not even intuiting it. Intuiting is not knowing. So this is addressed to the knowingness. We see so many things happening around the world. Good, bad, terrible, upsetting. But you always have the sanctity of your knowing. And that's why we are together here at this time, knowing what we know to be true, because that which we are is light. And all the light has its effect. Yeah. Of course, talking about Laurence Olivier, you can't not remember Shakespeare saying, all the world's a stage, and men and women actors on it with their exits and their entrances. And we play that game. We know how to walk on stage. We know how to present ourselves. But in the depth of our being is the knowledge of who and what we are. And we are guests here. When you are born, you bring with you unlimited potential. Total potential. And depending upon where you are born and into whose arms you are born, will many times determine what your daily life might be. It might be freeing, and then again, sometimes not so freeing. So that's why I feel that every time we, as our expanding family of the Advancement Center, are speaking to another, we speak to their knowingness. We do not speak to their prejudice. We do not speak to their thoughts, because their thoughts are from a mind. And the brain has a very important function, not the most important, but a very important function, and that is to operate this form. It tells you what to do with your hands, and it knows how. But the magic and the miracle of all of this is that unlimited potential within each one knows how to heal if something goes wrong. If there's something that doesn't feel right, we know how to rectify it. There is so much available to that which we are. The potential never ends. The potential that you have within you, to whom I'm speaking, is the one that's in tune and in touch with the universe. It's the one that can bring in all the energies. Without any permission, without anyone else knowing. It's what we have to know. And it's unlimited. And it goes on and on and on. And not only that, but every time you come in contact with someone who you recognize, you can speak that language. And it's not the language of words. And it's not the language of showing and telling about something. It's the knowing. That's the specialness of each and every one of you. I'm amazed at how much there is. And no one gives it any allegiance. Speaking of allegiance, today is Flag Day. So everybody is flying a flag and saying what they feel about the flag. But what we are cannot be described, cannot be maligned. And there's a lot of that going on in the world. And that's why we are all up here together on our elevated platform of living. From here, we can view people's behavior, we can view what the news has to say, we can view everything and know that's not what is real. I hope I'm making myself clear. I just feel this more than words can say. So I'll say it again. Who and what you are inside is precious. Is a gift to the world at this time. And my vision is that everyone touches that light within them, their unlimited potential, and recognize each other and form such an amazing illumination that everything becomes light and the darkness doesn't have a chance. Something else that Gautama said was, your special world, which is our special world of magic and miracles, your special world with all its beauty and majesty will burst forth and fill your life with love that will master all things and change the nature of every movement to one of mastery of your life and the mysteries of the universe. He captures that, doesn't he? I think you can tell how excited I am because I just kept writing and writing. Yeah. By the way, each and every one of us knew all of this when we first came here. We knew it. We had the discovery of a hand or a foot. We didn't need anyone telling us what to do. And we were discovering. Yeah. I remember when my son was very young and he would be in the backyard and all of a sudden he'd get very still and he'd look. 9 out of 10 mothers would say, "What's the matter?" But thank God I knew that he was having a special moment. And I've since learned and do it myself. He was following his spirit. My granddaughter Megan, when she was very, very young, she had her invisible friend. And my daughter called and said, "Mom, Megan's not talking." No, she was talking. But she has this invisible friend, and we have to make room for her at the table. Should I do anything about that? I said, absolutely not. You honor that. That is her friend. That is her friend who came with her. Don't get in the way of that friendship. That's very special. And Debbie listened to me. And they made room. And I remember her friend's name was Nene. So she said, "Okay, we're making room for Nene at the table." P.S. Megan has grown to be a remarkable young woman who works with children. We are affecting each other all the time. And I'm acknowledging all of you for being here right now and for recognizing that's okay. The wind is taking it. And just recognizing who you are. Carl Jung said, "Your visions will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes." So I guess what I'm really saying is don't look for proof out there. Don't look for evidence of love. Don't look for anything. Know that completeness and light and joy are all within you. And in just your being, you're sharing. I found this is so beautiful. You don't have to write a poem. Your very existence is a poem. Your very life is music. Something's going, and your laughter is a song. And the health you are generating surpasses all known human elements. And it is so powerful, it can be caught by other entities as quickly as catching a virus. Health is a real thing and not an assessment of general conditions. Health drives with a force that cannot be put aside by anything, and that is what you bring with this new phase of understanding what you are holding within you. And of course, the more you allow your field to build and maintain the perfection that you feel in the body, your world will be changing. The weather is perfection. The flowers are amazing. Each and every one of you, your attention is magnificent. And I'm so grateful that you're here and give me the opportunity to just explode with the joy of discovering all the time what I have to share. I think I said this before, but I think I'm going to end on this right now. Your special world, with all its beauty and magnificence, is bursting forth and filling your life with love that will master all things and change the nature of every movement to one of mastery of your life and everyone else's, along with the mysteries of the universe. Thank you for sharing these few moments with me. I just had to get across to you that no matter what you see out there, cannot hold a candle to what you have within you. There is unlimited potential that no one can touch but you. I wish you love, joy, happiness, a perfect life, perfect health, and a very magic future. Thank you.